What is going on, guys? Sinister here, back with another Madden video, and we are taking a look at all of the rosters for the AFC South, starting with the Houston Texans. We got the rookie Deshaun Watson with a 76 overall, and Tom Savage, more than likely going to be the starter going into the season with a 72, and this joke as the third string. Lamar Miller got the 85 overall, and Alfred Blue with the 75. DeAndre with a 91. I'm a huge fan of DeAndre. That man's hands are just like magnets. Will Fuller and Jalen Strong and Braxton Miller. I forgot they got all these like super young, like just receivers coming out of college that just kind of haven't done anything yet. They kind of stacked up on those prospects, didn't they? The offensive line not looking the hottest. They had that left tackle who looked pretty good. Dwayne Brown, don't know him, can't say. Not huge on offensive line names. I know a good bit of them, like the popular ones, but not all of them, especially if they're not on a team that I follow religiously, which would be Cleveland. J.J. Watt with a 98. He's not the 99. Obviously, he had a little off here, but I think he was injured for a good bit of it. Carlos Watkins, Jadeveon Clowney got the 86 overall. Was he not a defensive end? I thought Clowney was. I don't know. Brian Cushing's fallen off big time. He used to be in the 90s. He's down to a 78 now. Jonathan Joseph, Kevin Johnson, and Kareem Jackson. Ooh, Reggie Nelson, Robert Nelson Jr., sorry. So, Texans not looking like they have, just kind of in the Brown situation, but they do have two 90s with J.J. Watt and DeAndre Hopkins. So, it's a little different for them, but not looking too hot there. Next up on this division would be, who do we got in here? Colts, right? Titans are in here too, so I guess we can just do them since we're here. Quarterbacks, we got Marcus Mariota with an 80 overall. DeMarco Murray coming in with the 91, and Derrick Henry with the 79. Ready to, I think he's gonna have a breakout year as well. I think this offense is just gonna be nice. I think. I don't know. Maybe that's my opinion, but Eric Decker, that's where he went. He went to Tennessee along with Rashad Matthews, so that's looking super different over there for them. Delaney Walker's still there though. Taylor Lewan leading the offensive line group, which was looking like a pretty good offensive line in Madden standards, but I think Marcus Mariota got sacked the most times last year or the year before. So I don't know how that's correlating, but it's not. I can tell you that. Defensive line looking okay, not the best, not the worst. Middle linebackers though looking pretty solid with Brian Orakpo leading the group. Forgot he was there. Forgot Logan Ryan came along too. So the Titans are looking pretty different. Jonathan Serafin as well. Is that Jairus Byrd over there? No, Kevin Byard. Okay. I was like, I know he didn't go to Tennessee as well. Ryan Suckup and Brett Kern. So we've done the Texans and the Titans. We got the Colts and the Jags left. I guess we'll do the Colts since they're next up. Andrew Luck still rocking the 90 overall. Had a little bit of rough patches of late, but he's still up there. Frank Gore with an 83, still playing, still kicking it. No fullbacks on the team. T.Y. Hilton with an 88. I feel like T.Y. is underrated. Everyone throws out all these receivers. They got Antonio, Julio, and OBJ and all this, and I think T.Y. is underrated. He's a phenomenal, I don't even know if he's technically a quote-unquote slot receiver, because obviously he's their number one option, but, you know, he is slot receiver size and speed, so Dante Moncrief, pretty excited to see what he can do too. I think the Colts can be a lot better than what they are. I mean, you can't rest it all on Andrew Luck, and that's kind of what's been happening, but I don't know. Offensive line needs some work there. Doesn't look too hot, and that might be a big part of the problem. I don't know if there's any Colts fans out there, but you can tell me what the hell the problem is in Indianapolis, because I'd like to see him succeed because I'm a fan of Luck. Jabal Sheard went over to Indy as well. Another Cleveland guy. Look at this team, man. Barkevious Mingo went over there as well. Now, I think Jabal Sheard and Barkevious Mingo ended up on New England at some point last year. So either there was a trade or they just coincidentally signed them both. I don't really know. Barkevious Mingo was a horrible pick, man. 6th overall. I hated the pick when we got it. Everyone was like, no, don't worry, Barkevious can be something. And I was like, no, the best thing about him is that we have the dog pound and he has bark in his name. That was about it. Vontae Davis and Darius Butler leading the cornerbacks for them. I don't think. Oh, Malik Hooker. I forgot that's where he went. Huge fan of Malik Hooker. Malik, however he pronounces his name. Obviously coming out of Ohio State. 6'2", 205. Big guy for his free safety. And Clayton Gaithers. Adam Vinatieri and Jeff Locke. And we got the Jags left still. We got one more for this one. The Jaguars. We got Blake Bortles, who needs to be benched. Chad Henne. Leonard Fournette with an 81 overall as a rookie. Still got Chris Ivory. Still got TJ Yeldon. I think it's going to be a very run-heavy offense for the Jaguars. Very, very run-heavy. Allen Robinson, Allen Hurns, and Marquise Lee leading that group. But look out for this guy. D.D. Westbrook, I think, is going to have a pretty solid rookie year. I've liked what I've seen for him so far. Mercedes Lewis still on this team. Offensive line, I know, is some cheeks. Some absolute cheeks to this team. I don't even got to look at it because I know it is. They had one guy there that stood out a little bit, and that's this Brandon Linder, the center. Only 3 years, though, so in the league, so hopefully he can be something for them. Dante Fowler, still 76, pretty low, coming into his second year, I believe. I think. Second or third. Malik Jackson, I forgot he signed over here too. He signed for the massive contract though, didn't he? Paluzzi, I can never say his name. Still, he's another one of those guys I think it's underrated. He's just always good and consistent. He'll always get you a bunch of tackles. Can read the field. He's just a good leader, I think, and underrated. Miles Jack, Telvin Smith. This defense it has been building and building for years. I don't understand why the Jags can't win. I'm going to be straight up. They can't win because they have Blake Bortles. That's why. AJ Bowie, Jalen Ramsey, big fan of him as well. And Deshaun Gibson, another Cleveland guy. He's fallen off. He was in the 90s with Cleveland. He's down to a 75 now. Barry Church, James Sample, Jared Wilson. Don't know the punters and the kickers. That is going to wrap up this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and hit subscribe if you already haven't. And until next time, I'll see you again soon.